y'all, it's story time. Story time. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining in for another story time because crazy shit happens in my life. It was 2000, I don't even know. It was post-grad, I was bored, so I was like, let me go on this date. I met this guy on, of course, Plenty of Fish, and his picture was nice. He seemed like a normal human being. He had good conversation when we were communicating. We get to this place called Bob's Burgers in San Antonio. Shout out to that place because the burgers are amazing. First of all, if you have a beard, okay? If you have a beard in your photos, okay? Please come to the date with your beard because that is false advertising. You need to look like your picture. If you have a beard in your picture, have it in real life. If you don't have a beard in your picture, but you come with the beard, see, that's different. See, that's like a plus. But if you have a beard, bring it. Do not shave. Did you hear me? Do not shave. Anyway, we were sitting down, we were talking. I'm asking this person, and I'm just gonna call this guy Rupert. He looks like a damn Rupert. Rupert and I were having conversation. I guess I was asking him what kind of things he liked to do, what brought him to town. He was so boring. I asked him, do you like to work out? He said no, which always kind of makes me feel uncomfortable when guys don't like to work out. It's just like, so what do you do? You don't have to live in the gym, but like, do you go shoot hoops with your friends? I asked him that. He said no. I was like, okay, so physical activity. He was just like, yeah. And I'm just like, bro, we are in our 20s. You don't like to do any physical activity that involves like physical activity? Like, what do you mean? And he was just like, no, I really don't. I was like, whatever, Rupert. So tell me more about you. What do you do? At this point, I was just like, dude, you're really boring. You're a liar. You don't have your beard. And I just wasn't feeling it at all. We continued the conversation. He was asking me what I was doing with my life, and I was telling him, and he was telling me what he was doing. He was like a train conductor. Like he drove trains, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Do you enjoy that? Does it get tiresome? I'm sure you've seen and met a lot of people, y'all. He said, yeah, it's really cool. And one day I killed this lady. He said that like, yeah, one day I was walking down the street and stepped on a piece of gum. No, I was like, you what? Like, yeah, I killed this lady. And I was just like, boy, you so stupid, Rupert. Oh, Rupert, you so dumb. But Rupert was serious when he said he killed this lady. He said that he was driving through Mississippi or South Carolina, one of them southern states. I have no idea because I couldn't think after he just clearly said, I killed someone with no regards. Anywho, he told me that he was, driving his train or conducting, I don't know how trains go, conducting his train. And this lady decided to commit suicide and she jumped in front of the train. And of course, you can't just step on the brakes of a train. So he hit her. And he said he watched her body like fly off to the side. But the way he was talking about it, it didn't seem like it even fazed him. I was like, this is really weird. And he was just like, yeah, so she jumped in front and that was it. She killed herself, so I killed somebody. But like, he was saying it like, yeah, I killed somebody. I was just sipping on my drink just like this. And then he was just like, yeah, so anything happened with your job interesting? And I was just like, somebody got fired the other day for stealing money, but it doesn't compare to you in your beardless killing spree. And he was just like, yeah, so it was just really weird, y'all. The fact that he killed someone, it was an accident. That's just like, you're driving and maybe you get in a car wreck and unfortunately the next person dies. Like, there's nothing he can do about it. But y'all, Rupert didn't have a beard. Rupert didn't like to work out. Rupert didn't like to do anything. The highlight of Rupert was he killed a lady, or the lady killed herself, jumped in front of his train. It was just so odd how he was so kind of not happy about it, but he was just like nonchalant, like, yeah, y'all, I went out with a killer. I don't use any of those apps anymore. You're not gonna find me on Plenty of Fish. You're not gonna find me on Tinder. You're not gonna find me on any of that mess anymore. But y'all, Rupert was boring, beardless, and he was a killer. I can't even remember much more of that date because he just said he killed someone, and like he was talking about it like it was nothing. Like where do we go from here, Rupert? Like where do we go from here? So needless to say, at the end of that date, I got in my car and I said, yeah, I had a good time. Hopefully we can hang out again as friends. And then he responded with, oh, friend zone, ouch. And I never heard from Rupert again. And that was perfectly fine because Rupert was probably a psychopath, to be perfectly honest. In the comments below, let me know about your craziest first date. Have you gone out with a killer? A beardless, boring killer? If y'all like this video, please like it. If you didn't like this video because you're probably Rupert's cousin, dislike it. Either way, I'm still gonna know y'all watch. Just come back when you see that I posted a new video. How about that? Yeah.